Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So carrying on with Johanna Basford's small victories, and you're probably all fed up with these cupcakes by now, aren't you? But we've only two more and I'm going to get these two done in this video hopefully, so fingers crossed, and then I can film my finished pages video. So if you're not already subscribed, please do hit that big subscribe button and hit the notification bell, then you'll be notified when my video goes up. So I'm going to get straight down on this one. I'm going to do this little floral one first. And I thought I would do a sort of, I've got a little thing off Google here, so I thought I would try and do it like this. We'll see if it works out, but I thought that would be quite cute. Obviously we've got the little flower we need to pick a colour for as well, but that might be a gel pen job. That might be a gel pen job. So I'm going to start off with the icing on top first. So I've picked out two colours for this. I've picked out Violet 138 and I've picked out Salmon 130, and I'm sort of going to mix them up. You've just seen that picture that I've shown you. I'm just kind of going to intertwine these two colours. I need some dogs barking outside. So I'm going to start at the edge and I'm gonna map out where I want the colour first. So I'm not gonna make it as perfect as I'll want it in the end. I'm just trying to work out where I want the pink to be, where I want the purple to be. So I want all the purple at the bottom, so let's just fill that in roughly there, and then I want another purple bit up here, sort of whizzing round here. I picked this cupcake because it's the same sort of shape of frosting on top as the picture I've got off Google, so it's kind of makes it a bit easier for me. Right, and the rest of it I'm going to add the salmon into. So Salmon 130, I'm going to sort of start adding a bit of this colour in. So I'll pop a little bit there, but I'm going to come back in with my purple here as well and really deepen it up. So I'm just pop some pink in up there. Somebody's dog's not very happy outside. Barking away. Getting right in that corner. I'm kind of going in with a hard pressure now on those parts. Deepen that right up. Whoops. And then up here. And then I'm going to go back in with the Violet 138 and I'm going to deepen up all the purple areas. So it's a bit of a block colour really, to be honest, this one. Don't have to think too much about shading, just mixing two colours together on the page. Put a bit over there like that. Overlap it a little bit. We need to deepen up this side. Blow away that dust. So I'm pulling some of the colour up through the pink a little bit. Just blending it in. Let's deepen up this bit. There we go. And then I'm going to do the cake case. Or should we do the cake cakey bit first. Let's do the cakey bit first. So this bit's going to be more of a like a pinky purple colour on the actual cake, as though it's been coloured with food colouring. So I'm going to use Crimson 134, and I'm actually only going to use this pencil. I'm going to use a light layer, and then I'm going to go in with a hard pressure. So now using the same pencil, but using a hard pressure at the edges. And then I'm going to use my blender pencil in the centre. There we go. Now I'm going to do the cake case, which I'm going to do these colours. So light phthalo green 162 I'm going to go in with first. I'll go in at the edge. That colour coming all the way to the middle, leaving a little bit of white space. I'm going to add a little bit of the light cobalt turquoise 154. I'm going to add a bit of that in as well. Gives it that really nice colour. That was my postman, so I rushed to the door then. I'm still continuing with this cupcake with this blue. Got a few parcels, some of them are my partner's. I've not got a clue what he's been ordering. I know what I've been ordering though. The kids' school are doing they call it number day. Basically they have to go to school dressed in clothing with a number on, or they can make something with a number on. And it's to raise money for the NSPCC, so the children's charity. So I found these little, it's like a silhouette of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and it's got numbers all over it, and then you can personalise it with a name as well. So I've got them, I'll show you in a minute, they're so cute. But first, I'm going to go in to the centre of this with a white. I think I want it to be quite sort of a bright highlight in the middle. So I'm going to use white 101. I'm a bit out of breath now. I run down them stairs and that ring doorbell went off. I was like, ah. I knew I had a lot of parcels coming. So I was rushing. I was rushing. So that's that bit done. And then we can get this looking a lot nicer with some details. So the flower, I'm really struggling with the flower actually. I think I will do it in gel pens, but it's what colour gel pens? It's what colour gel pens to do. Let's try and find like a, I've got like a goldy yellow colour for the middle. Let's see, hopefully this one will work. So I'm just using glitter gel pens, guys, for this. So any gel pens you've got, if you'd rather colour it with coloured pencils, you can colour it with coloured pencils, that's not a problem. I thought I would do it like this. So I've done gold in the centre, and then I'm doing a sort of glittery pink. It's quite a dark pink, this one. Glittery pink, and then I'll try and find a glittery green for the leaves. I've put a bit of sparkle on everything else, so why not? We have to have some sparkle on this one, don't we? So I don't know if, oh, this will be a nice one because it's one of the dual metallic ones, so it's green, and then when the light shines it sort of switches to a bluey colour. Oh, What's this other one? Metallic red and green. Let me check on the piece of paper. Well, that's quite nice. Well, I'm going to use this one. So any green gel pens you've got, or any other colour you might want to use. These don't have to be green, do they? In fact, they're the nicest in autumn when they're like orange colours, I think. Orange and yellows and reds. Beautiful. So I'm going to put my details in with the white gel pen now to brighten up some of that purple, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like some of it's got a bit muddied. Some of it looks a bit muddied up. So if you do anything like that, as long as you put your white gel pen details over the top, you can't notice it. But let's see. So we'll just put our lines down the cupcake case first. Start off with. You don't have to have a continuous line, you can sort of put them wherever you want and then put some dots. I'm going to put my icing on the actual cake, and then I'm going to pop some details. I'm going to try and follow where Johanna's popped those black lines in. I'm going to go over them with the white on this one. Go into those areas, it really brightens it up. And then the same at the top. Put some random ones in if you want. And then I'm going to put a couple of lines just running along the bottom. And just putting in all those little lines will brighten it. So it looks less muddied up when you've got a few little sprinkles on it. It's quite nice. So that's that one. Ta-da! Got a large array of colours on here now, haven't we? Now the last one, I think I'm going to add some grey and blue into this one. So I'm going to mix sort of greys and a bright blue. So I'm going to go in first with the grey, I think. So cold grey 232. And I'm going to start off with this biggest bit in the middle. Again, I'm not worried about going over any of the sprinkles because I'm going to be using gel pens over the top. So I'm just getting in this colour at the edges there. And then again at this side. And at the bottom. So we've got that grey in. Next I'm going to get in some of the bright blue. So light phthalo blue 145. I'm going to get a pop of colour in. So I'm going to start at the sides. I'm going to work it into the grey. And then we're going to bring it into the centre, and it's going to be that pop of blue in the centre. I am just block colouring this, guys, now. I'm really pushing this blue into the tooth of the paper. I really want that punchiness in the middle. go. And then I'm going to go back in with the grey. Colour grey 232. Just to fill up all that white space that we've got going on around the edges. Like that. Now we've got something very drippy coming down off this one. I've just smudged a load of pencil all over the pencil dust over there. Yeah, we've got a lot of drippiness coming down on this one, so I'm just trying to think what colour might be nice to drip down on this one. Let's zoom out and look at all the other colours we've used on these cupcakes and see what we might be missing down here. See, my eyes are drawn to doing something pink here, but a bright pink, not like this pale pink, like a really punchy pink, like this one up here maybe. I'm thinking that kind of colour, or maybe some more lime green down here. I think we need some lime green down here as well. Possibly a bit of red. We've only really got red in this cupcake and none of the others. Maybe a red. No, I don't know. When you come on without a plan, this is what happens. This is what happens without a plan. This is when I'm sat down at night time and I've just got my book on my knees. It really is just a matter of eeny, meeny, miny, moe with my pencils, because I will just sit and ponder and then just grab anything and be like, yeah, this is what colour this is being today. So yeah, I think we'll just, yeah, because it's drippy, isn't it? I'm going to do that pink, but a bright pink. So let me find my madder. I think it's madder, or the rose carmine might be a nice one. Yeah, I'll get madder and rose carmine out because that'll give it a really punchy pink. So rose carmine 124 first. I'm going to really get that colour in there. I'm just too indecisive. It's when it comes to the last ones, I'm alright with sort of a couple of ideas, and then when you get to, how many cupcakes are on this page? 16. When you get to the 16th cupcake, you're sort of out of ideas, aren't you? Madder 142. I'm really gonna get that colour in there. And then easing off the pressure now, but we're going to have that darkness still at the bottom of the drips. A bit like that. Oh, who's ringing me? 1 second. I'm back. I get so many interruptions sometimes when I'm trying to film. That was my partner ringing me. Royal Mail's just been in. I went to the door and I got the parcels, and we've got a Ring doorbell camera, so we'd already let me know that there was some parcels due. He's like, listen out for the door because I've got quite a few parcels coming today. And then obviously he's got a notification that the Ring doorbell's gone off, so he's had a look on the Ring doorbell, and because the postman had other parcels in his hands as well, my partner thought I've not been to the door. He said, oh, it looked like he walked away with the parcels. Did you not answer the door? I said, yeah. He said he had other parcels in his hand though, what worked for me. Honestly. Men. Men. That's all I have to say. Men. I'm going to go back in now with the rose carmine 124. Just fill up a bit of the white space down these drips. And there, see, nice punchy pink, nice and bright, just what we wanted. Whoops. And then I think, do I do the lime green on the top bit here, or do I do the cupcake case green? And if I do the cupcake case green, what colour do I do this bit? See my dilemma? See my dilemmas? I'm murder. Maybe Maybe orange on top, green at the bottom. I'm running out of ideas, guys. I really am. When you've done so many cupcakes, you just kind of like, really do not know. I think green cupcake case, because I've already done an orange cupcake case there. I will do a green one. Let me find my pencils. There we go. So I'm first gonna go in with light green 171. That looks really nice against the pink actually. I just don't know what I was thinking with the blue and grey there. Really, I should have done that a different colour, I think. I'm just looking at it thinking, maybe it'll come to life a bit better when I've done all the sprinkles and the gel pen detailing in at the end. It always does. It always comes together in the end. We'll see. Grass green 166. So I'm going to deepen up now under the drippy bits. Especially. So get under there first. Down there. At least I don't need to cook the kids' tea tonight. Anyway, that's a job that I can have a break from tonight. It's my nephew's birthday today, so my sister-in-law said she's doing a tea party for him, so she's invited the kids. So we're going for something to eat and going to play for a bit. So it means I don't have to cook tea. Doesn't happen very often that I get a break, so I'm rather excited that I don't have to cook tea tonight. Rather excited. Right, I'm going to use my blender pencil now to go into the middle of that. I feel like I want to do something on this cupcake case. I've done so many pattern ones, I'm like itching to do something. Maybe I could just put on like a little splash of watercolour metallic paint, like either the chrome is really sparkly. Yeah, that'd look nice because I've got the grey there, the chrome splats would look nice on the, I'm gonna do that at the end. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do that at the end, guys. I'm thinking maybe just don't make it too fussy. And rather than orange on top, just use this pink on top. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Rose carmine 124. I'm not gonna add too many colours now. Let's just do this. So really light layer there because I want it to have quite a shine in the centre. And then we're going in with Madder 140. I'm just itching to get the watercolour paint on it now, that's all. Itching to get the watercolour paint on here. Let's bring that colour around a bit. Oh, my belly rumbling. There we go. I'm gonna just pop the line under there as well, just bring it up a little bit. And then I'm actually gonna use the white this time. White 101. When I want the highlight to be brighter, I use the white. If I want it to be a little more dulled down, then I use my blender pencil. Just depends on what you want to do, what effects you want from whatever you're colouring. And sometimes I go in too white, like that top bit there. I don't like how it's kind of put too much of a white coating on. So then I might go back in with the rose carmine 124 and I might pop a little bit of colour back in to the sides. Like that. Right, let me go and get my watercolour paint because I'm excited now to splash some of this on. So this is the paint I'm going to use. These are Renaissance Colours Afternoon Tea Collection. Oh no, it's not actually from the Afternoon Tea. Look how mucky they are. This one that I'm going to use isn't from the set. These ones are in the set. This one's separate. This is called Liquid Chrome, but it's from the same person. It's from Renaissance Colours. It's Liquid Chrome. I'm going to use that one. So I'm just going to wet it. I'm going to put some drops of water onto the paint, let it activate for a few minutes. So I'll leave that sitting there activating while I do the gel pen sprinkles. So I'm going to go in with all sorts of colours again, multicoloured sprinkles. So I'm going to put some gold ones in, some pinks and blue, whatever I can get my hands on. I'll sort of do some sparkles of. This one's pink, pinky purple. Doesn't want to come out very well, that one actually. Let's get some of that green. Let's see, let's do that spot green as well. What other colours have I got? What might be nice? Is this a silver? Let me check this works. Oh yeah, it's a nice silver colour. And then I think we've got 3 more spots where I can get a colour on. So we'll go for orange. Will this pen work? Is it one that works? Yes it is. Hurrah! Oh, there's one there. I missed a line there. That one can be orange as well. Have I missed any more? No, I've got them all. Got all the sprinkles. So now I'm going to go in with my paint. So I'm going to literally blob it on. Like, there's nothing, you don't have to be neat about it. I'm literally just going to blob on the paint. Like it is like a sort of watercolour splashed effect cupcake case almost. So just let me wipe my brush off and check there's not too much on there. So I'm just going to blob it on. So I've got it on my paintbrush now, and I'm just going to blob it on in areas, and you can even make squiggly shapes with it like that. And join some together. Just like that. Some little spots in here and there. And that is done. I had to do something with that cupcake case. I couldn't resist. It had to be done. Sometimes it has to be done. So I'm going to use my white gel pen now just for a little bit of white dotting detailing in on this top bit, but don't put your hand in the watercolour paint. In fact, I probably should have done this before I did the watercolour paint. But you know me, I'm just going to go over those little lines that Johanna's done at the bottom. See those little black lines? But be careful you don't smudge your watercolour paint if you've done that before. Hand, like me. Don't be smudging nothing, guys. And that will brighten up that sort of blue and grey that, again, sort of looked a bit dull, to be honest. But you can always brighten things up with a white gel pen. So if I went anywhere, do you know how you always get those questions on videos where people ask you if you were stranded on an island and you could only take, what, 3 art supplies or 3 colouring supplies, what would you take with you? Well, one would definitely be a white gel pen for me. What about you guys? What about you guys? I'm just going to put some little highlights in there. What would you take to a desert island? Put a little drippy bit there. And there we go. That is the page done. Oh, I'm super happy that's done. I'm super chuffed. I've been enjoying the page, I really have, but it has took forever to film. And do you know when you're just glad something's done and you can look at it now and just admire it? Look at that. Bit of pencil dust on it. I'm going to be careful with this page because it is quite wet everywhere. That watercolour paint will remain wet for sort of an hour, I think. I'll have to leave my book open on my desk. But I've really enjoyed doing these. Some of them were a bit more challenging than others. Maybe didn't turn out as I would like. And then some I really love. So yeah. After I did this one, I didn't realise it at the time when I was doing it. But after, when I took a picture of it and put it on Instagram, I thought, it just reminds me of Snow White, that. I should have called it a Snow White themed Snow White cupcake. Just looks like a dress, doesn't it? Hasn't it got like blue and yellow and a bit of red? Well, she has a red bow, is it? Is it a red bow? Going back to have a look, but it just reminded me of a Snow White. I thought, oh, I've subconsciously done a Snow White cake. But yeah, there's all my cupcakes. I do really hope you enjoyed these videos. Please do hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.